Hi, I'm Janelle Isaacson with Living Room Realty, and this is your market report for Friday, May 8th, 2020. Now, I always like to start these reports with the Market Action Index. Our Market Action Index score today is 51. That's down from last month's at 53. Why I choose to start with this is because it tells me how quickly the market is absorbing new property. It answers the question, how's the market, better than any other stat that we can pull from out there. It tells us what the demand is and what we can expect from prices from this number. I just can't look at solds or pendings because without the relationship to each other, we really don't get an idea of the market's performance. That being said, this week's 51, it is a strong seller's market. We did see that prices have been cooling. Prices have remained very flat for several weeks. And since we're in a seller's zone, I would watch for changes in the market action index. If we see more buyers come on or less inventory, people pull back, we will see prices raise. Now, we would have to come back quite a bit on our market and the demand, pent up demand, to see any prices cool. So I expect for a while now that we will see very stable prices in the market. The average number of offers that we were looking at in the deals that came together in our office this week was 2.3. So 2.3 buyers for every single listing out there. Still a competitive market. And the average contract price in our office was over list price, approximately 1%. So that's not the 50, 60, 70, $80,000 over that we were seeing before. Now, in the market as a whole, we are outperforming the Portland market by 2%. So what that's telling me is that you have a 1% delta one way or the other right now as a seller to nail that pricing and get it right. 2/3 of the homes that was sold were also vacant and 1/3 occupied. So vacant homes continue to be easier to show and to get into, and some people are preferring just to look at those right now. The single determining factor of a deal coming together, agents reported, was good communication. We are seeing agents prove their value out there in this market, professional agents being able to put deals together for their buyers and sellers. So for sellers, like I said, I think right now the tip is price it and price it well, price it for the market. For buyers, you've got to get pre-approved. Many agents will not allow they're not allowed to work with buyers that aren't pre-approved, and homeowners are not allowing buyers to go through and tour that are not pre-approved for safety reasons. Now, we did hear that there's a national brand that is a competitor in our market that has a policy against asking buyers for pre-approval. So I think it's really important for you as a seller to know that, to make sure that your listing agent is ensuring that anyone going through your house is actually qualified to buy that house. We want to keep everyone safe during this pandemic. So some of the other things that I would be paying attention to right now is that we did see an uptick in tenants not paying rent. We were at 93% rent collected last month, and for this month, we're down to 86%. Now, this isn't a surprise. I have been watching the research come out, and there was a non-partisan study done by DHM Research that showed that those ages 18 to 29 are being hit hardest financially by the COVID epidemic, and there are tenants. 37% have been laid off, 48% took a pay cut, and the data showed that 51% of young adults say they expected to need help paying the rent or mortgage in the next few months. So I did a special report on what I think we can do to help those of us in our community that are struggling with that, and I have some ideas on that segment of the population that will find stability and recover together more quickly. So if you want to see that, you can go to Living Room's Facebook and Instagram. I did a special report last week. Otherwise, have a great weekend. Know that the average square foot out there in the market seems to be about $254 a foot this week. And if you have any other questions about the market, please always reach out to us. We are here to help you. Feel free to call your agent, or you can contact us at the office, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Have a great week, and thanks for watching.